Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone's having a beautiful start to their day. I hope everyone's feeling the blessing of this day on this Monday. We had a full moon, so we're still feeling the energy of the Libra season. And I just wanted to do a collective reading and just kind of get into what the energy is right now for the collective. Um, and this is my first live on YouTube, so I'm very excited to do a reading on YouTube and see how this goes overall. So let's get right into it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing us to rise up out of our beds, to have this mental substance, physical substance to do our everyday routine. I thank you for allowing me to receive the messages and be here with the collective to give them your messages. We thank you for this body. We thank you for this earth. We thank you for the spirit. We thank you for the breath. We thank you every day for this temple that we have in our bodies. Spirit, please give me the cards of the messages the collective needs to hear in this moment in time. What does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need this moment? What is going on currently that needs to be clarified? Let's start off with this spread, and then we can get into the clarification. Okay. Alrighty. So we have a couple cards that came up, so we'll get into them. Okay. So the first energy I'll go with is going to be the abundance card that we got and the receptivity card. So with this energy, we have those in the collective right now who have already passed from doing the work and are now more in a space of receiving. Receiving from spirit, receiving from others, just more in a space of being aware of what's coming in. If you see the abundance, he is chilling. There is the balance between both energies that are present. This is masculine, divine, feminine energy all in one. He has the lotus flower in his hand. He's relaxed. You have the sun, the moon energy, the light, the fire. So this is the balance that comes in once you're in alignment of both energies. You receive that abundance. And with that, you receive, you're in constant, an energy of constantly receiving spirit, constantly receiving from others, right? And that is one of the laws of receiving and giving. When you have this abundance, when you have these things, you're able to just give to others and in turn receive as well from the universe, from people, because of the energy that you're just naturally fostering in the the collective, right? The next energy that we got is kind of, I would say, this more of the collective who is currently going through the transition, going through this transformation and change. We have the isolation card, um, literally isolation. This is the energy of holding too much in, truly holding too much in inside internally in the trauma and starting to turn a bit cold, meaning that there is the love is missing from inside. There isn't the love that is necessary to break through and create the fire to melt all this ice. And look at the tear. The tear are like these little fire droplets that are melting it. It has to be released. Releasing those emotions are what's going to give you that clarity and awareness. By having this isolation card, it was followed with the awareness card. There needs to be some release because the veil is coming off. You are now starting to see clearly all the things that are going on that honestly you don't have to put up with or you don't have to feel. I mean, you are in control of your life. So if certain things are not in alignment, if you're not feeling these things, release them. Allow it to go. Allow yourself to cry, literally. If that's necessary for some of you, allow yourself to cry. Let the emotion out so that you can also now see clearly what is right in front of you. There could be a door waiting for you and you are not able to see it because of that. The silence card came up as well for this energy. And to me, this energy for this collective is more of you've been aware just like everyone else, but maybe haven't made all of the choices because of the buildup that's been going on. So this moment is for you to take some time to be by yourself in silence, have that introspection to understand everything that's going on, because having all this built up energy, because you have to think about it, this is energy that's just sitting inside of your body, that when you allow this energy to sit in your body, you create the imbalance in the body that can create a disease to come up because you're not grounded because of the energy that's inside of you. So you have to let that go in order to truly receive and be in a state of receiving. Look at him. And look at how the isolation card is. There's very different energies in these cards. So there's two different energies in the collective right now. Okay. We're going to get some clarification for both these energies in the collective and see what comes up. Because again, these are separate. This is one part of the collective that has already transformed into a different space, and another area of the collective that is aware but is still having a hard time releasing some of these things. And Spirit is just asking you to take a second, because all the clarity is right here. You're being given all the clarity pretty much with that awareness card, with the veil being opened up, with the Buddha being inside, being more childlike. Spirit, give us clarity on these two energies for the collective. What is, oh wow, what's going on with isolation? Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Five of Cups of disappointment. So for the collective that is feeling this isolation built up of emotion, it was some bad choices that were made that led to disappointment. Look at how the cups are laid down. Look at how the back is towards the card. So this is, you have some choices at some point. Maybe you were in a very good space, right? Because, excuse me, you had all these decisions and choices that could have benefited you. However, the choice that was made didn't actually benefit you in the long run. That means you had in mind someone else's opinion of someone else's feelings instead of your own. And now you're sitting with a state of like disappointment and sadness because you see that the path or the choice you took maybe didn't yield the highest results for you personally. And that is not something bad. That is just part of the transformation that has to happen for you to see, like, you don't want to be in this state again. You don't want to feel disappointed. You don't want to have to lose everything or feel like you lose everything in the process because of some decisions you've made. So if anything, this card more is coming up to let you know, like, hey, you may feel this way, but moving forward, the choices and decisions you make, they have to be for what's best for you in turn. The next cards that I'll go into are going to be the Strength card and the Chariot. So the Strength card I'll go into for that collective as well that's going through all these energies, because the Strength card comes in as a reminder, like, you have the strength to persevere and the courage to get through this without having to stay stuck in that rut, right? This energy of strength is and peace, right? Look at the face. It's very much peaceful energy going on here. When you have the awareness of what's going on within you, when you have the awareness of what's changing and what needs to change, then what you need next, what you're needing to actually make the change, is the strength and courage to do that. So Spirit is giving you the strength and the courage to use this awareness to actually make the changes that are necessary so that you are no longer in this space of isolation and built up tension inside of you. Have the strength to just let your arms go and be free and relax and not feel all of that building up inside of you. And then we got the Chariot. We have, again, now this two sides of the same coin, as I'll say it, right? When I see the Chariot, what I think about is there's two paths, there's two options here right in front of you that you can take. And it kind of just depends on what you want to do, what you want to take. I don't know. I will say this for the person who is receiving the Chariot right now. I think the challenges that might present itself with being in a state of disappointment and not being able to just flow right now gives you the challenges that you might have to overcome some conflict, because the victory, being this energy of abundance, is near. You are close enough to receive it and overcome this obstacle or this journey, right? But you have to have the discipline, because it can go either way. I mean, you can really have the outcome that you want, but you have to stick to a plan. You have to have some like clear intentions about what you're doing in order to really reach that. And that's where the silence comes in. You have to be, you kind of have to sit alone and make this plan. Plan out what your next move is. Don't tell nobody, because it can go either way, but you can overcome it and reach the victory being this abundance and receptivity energy if you are able to actually be clear about your intention, be clear about what you want, be clear about where you're going towards in order to truly receive that in turn. So then we got the change in the energy card come up. So I'll start first with the energy card. So the Ace of Wands comes in letting you know that you have the energy to truly move forward, right? It's like the willpower, the wand to just zap and create, zap and create. And this is about being in an energy to receive, being energy of abundance. When you are in an energy to receive and you're just open to what's coming in, the energy is flowing. You just kind of think about it and it just kind of happens. That's what they'd be like, manifestation starts to happen instantaneously because you are energetically in flow with the universe and energetically connected to the flow of the universe, so that energetically you're able to manifest and create the things that you want. It's literally like having a wand. You have the energy and the power to do these things, right? So for this collective right now, Spirit is letting you know you have the power and the energy to create or co-create a different reality. You're now in a space of abundance. You now have received, right? Whatever that abundance looks like. It doesn't have to be physical abundance, but you now received the things that you at one point were manifesting and praying for. So now you have the energy to continue that. Don't stay in this energy and feel like, oh, well, I'm good now. I can get comfortable. No, now use this energy, use what you've worked towards, and continue to create a change. Because when you have this abundance and this mindset that now you have shifted out of that energy space, you can do this for other people. You can create a change for others as well by cultivating a reality that you at one point did not have. I looked up and it was 12:12 on the timer. This is the time for a change. There has to be a transformation that occurs between the collective and the other side of the collective that we were reading for needs the energy of those who've already transformed and moved over to the other side. You've already done that work. It's much easier for you now to give as well, just like you've been receiving, to give to others so that they can also feel that energetic shift and also move towards a space of more abundance and happiness as well. We're going to pull from the Oracle deck before we close out. Okay. So we got two. So I'll start with the first one. Angel. Okay. And by the way, this is the Angel Gods and Goddesses Oracle deck, by the way. So this is with the Angel of Soul Love. This is the first one that came up. So time to look at how you value yourself. Issue of self-love. The world around you is simply a reflection of your inner world, beliefs, and feelings. This person is a person or a group of people in your life at present who keep putting you down and undervaluing what you say and do. The Angel of Soul Love realizes this is painful and a hurting situation for you and has shown up in your reading today to help you work through and heal this issue. From a higher perspective, all happens as an act of love. The people in your life at present are simply here to help you face your own feelings of inadequacy, self-worth, and self-love. That is not to say that you should pat them in the back for making you feel small or sad. Rather the opposite. Stand up for yourself regardless of what others think or say, and know that you are eternally worthy of love. In essence, you are wondrous and a beautiful being of light and love. You are held in eternal embrace by a soul of creation, loved and valued more than you'll ever know. Start to have loving thoughts for yourself. You are perfect just as you are. There's no need to change anything about you except for the perceptions you hold of yourself. Affirm to yourself as many times each day. Repeat, I am love. I am light. I value and honor myself through my thoughts and through all I say and do. The more I love and value myself, the more love and value I attract from those around me. Ashe, that was beautiful. So, for the collective right now that is feeling that disappointment, that is feeling that built up, Spirit is letting you know right now the value in you, you should see inside because Spirit sees it in you already. You are loved. You are here, but you're here for something bigger. There's a larger purpose. Everyone who's been putting you down, that was their part in their story for what needed to happen for you to get through this. A strength card. Remember, you got the strength card. You have the support. You have the angels and the team that's here trying to truly be there for you in a way that helps you get through this pain. Again, the choice is yours with a chariot on what way we're going to go, what decision is going to happen, and how you're going to overcome it. The next card we have is the Angel of Space Clearing. Time to clear old thoughts and negative feelings. The Angel of Space Clearing has shown up in your reading today to help you clear the negative thoughts, patterns, and feelings that have surfaced recently as a result of you dwelling on past mistakes and regrets. These unconstructive thoughts and feelings are the primal source of stress in your life at the present. Not only are they causing you to feel confused, they're also preventing positive energies from entering your life. Again, you're not able to receive because of those blockages. You understand? Close your eyes and feel the loving presence of the beautiful angel who is here to help you clear and heal all those unwanted thoughts and emotions. Imagine yourself being showered with a light. Imagine a beam of rainbow colored light penetrating your heart while another beam of rainbow light penetrates your mind. Feel your thoughts and perceptions begin to relax and your emotions begin becoming clear, calm, and balanced. Now give thanks to God and your angels for a wonderful healing. That's also for the collective that needs to let go. We were just saying that with the isolation, to please let go of that. Please release that because it's coming in more to those things are harming you more than it's helping you. We're going to see if a spirit can give us a card for the other side of the collective who is currently receiving and has been feeling your energy, spirit, and abundance. Spirit. Okay. So for the collective right now that's expanding and growing and honestly just receiving all of God's blessings, you got the Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Regardless of whether you are male or female, your feminine creative spirit is being nourished and awakened by the star of Venus. The goddess of love is activating your sensuous nature. Romance is in the air, so surround yourself with flowers and crystals. Wear your favorite perfume or cologne, essential oil, and allow your inner charms to surface. This is a wondrous time for exploration, romance, fun, and creativity. A new romance is about to blossom, or an existing relationship is about to enter a period of renewed magic, excitement, and enchantment. Either way, this period of renewed romance will eventually lead you to explore a new creative venture with your partner. Enjoy. So, for that collective, you are coming into receiving the abundance when it comes to love as well. Love that can lead to a partnership of abundance in the physical form as well. I think this is beautiful for both sides of the collective. It seems like we are slowly but surely coming into alignment as a whole and slowly releasing the matrix as well, and coming into a state of being able to see ourselves and our self-worth and remembering who we are. That is the main thing. We have to remember who we are, where we come from, our power, and why we're truly here, our true essence. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing us to be here present in this earth and receive the messages that we received today from Spirit. Thank you all.